Hi everybody, this is Peter. Today I'm going to be doing another of my tutorial videos for Rinkside Hockey board game from FTP Sports, and this one's going to be focusing on in-zone play. So offensive plays leading up to a shot on the net. I'm not going to be talking about the shot sequence in this video. That will be in a separate video. Okay, so when a team enters the zone, they have seven different play options available to them. They can try to maneuver into a better position for a quality shot, a player. They can try to set up a teammate for a quality shot. They can do a two-man game where two players just sort of pass the puck back and forth to get a better shot at the net. They can cycle the puck, or they can shoot the puck on net, which would be a low quality shot, or they can deliberately shoot the puck wide. That strategy can be used in order to maybe produce a net scramble, which is a particular situation in this game. That's a possibility. So I'll just get into, and then after I explain those options, I'm going to explain what happens when those type of plays fail. There's certain things that can happen. And then I'm going to talk about all the different loose puck situations that you can have. Okay, so again, let's pretend that Colorado is in the Buffalo zone. And let's say Joe Sakic has the puck here. So for a quality shot, you're going to be looking at this QS rating, which is 7. And the quality shot rating is a number out of 10. So in this game, there are 3 different shot qualities: low quality shot, and high quality shot. What that means is that when you get to the shot sequence, it just depends. If you're taking a low quality shot, you're going to be looking at this black number and seeing if that's within that range or not. In other words, if the shot is on target and you draw a 100 number to check against the goalie's save rating, his low quality save rating is 99. So the shot number has to be 99 or 100 to be a possible goal. Otherwise, it's just going to be a save. This middle number, the blue number, is a quality shot save rating, and the green number is the high quality shot save rating. So you can see there's a much greater chance of getting a goal on that, where the number has to be 87 or higher. Okay, so so Sakic, let's say he's going to go for a quality shot. His number is 7. So you would flip your play result cards, and you would check the red number on this side because it's Colorado, and it's 7. So in that case, Sakic is going to take a quality shot, and then you would go into the shot process. Okay, so let's say Sakic is going to try to set up a teammate, and his setup rating is 6. Again, that's out of 10. And so you draw, and you check the red number on the right, and it's a 3. So Sakic is successful in setting up a teammate, and to find out which teammate it is, you look at this part here, and where it says forward. It says B forward. And so you can see that the players have these large letters on their cards: A, B, B. You see somebody on Buffalo has, the defensemen have C, and then it goes down to D. So that just means you would look for a forward that's rated a B at least. And so in this case, the setup would go to Alex Tanguay. So a pass would go to Tanguay because he's a B forward. It would not go to Haydu because he's an A. He's greater than that. Some of the other examples are you can have B defense. So in that case, the pass would have gone to Ray Bourque. If for some reason it says C defense, you get to have that come up, then I would just take the higher rated defense player, or the one that's closer to to the rating, so it would be Bork. But I think it's up to you, as long as you're consistent. Yeah, so, okay, so that's the, again, the setup would be for a quality shot. Oh yes, yeah, so if you get a situation like, say, Alex Tanguay had the puck and he was setting up a teammate, and this thing said A forward, and you have two A forwards. What you would do is you would look on the left play result card, and you would see an L or an R here, and so in that case, the leftmost player would get the shot. So that'd be Sakic, because you're looking at the ice this way. He's on the left versus Hayduk. Okay. Our next option is the two-man game, and so say Sakic has the puck, and you would look at the zone play section, and you would look at the position here, right defense. So he's going to try to do a two-man game with the right defenseman. So what you do is you add the offense ratings of the two players. So Sakic's offense is 22. The right defense, Rob Blake, is a 16, so that's 38. So you would flip and see if the 100 number here in the middle is less than or equal to the combined offensive rating, and 89 it's not, so they fail to make that play. Get into that later. If the number was within 38 or below, then it would be a high quality shot for the puck holder. So in that case, it would have been Sakic would get a high quality shot on the net, and you would go through the shot process. Okay, cycling the puck, that's just merely will result in a loose puck situation. And so you would just flip, and then you would look at the loose puck section. I'm going to be talking about that later in this video. The player can choose to shoot the puck on the net, and that will be a low quality shot. So again, it would be a very low chance of getting it past the goalie. And shoot the puck wide. So, like as I said, the reason you do that is that it could result in a net scramble. So what you do is you look at you would flip the card and you look at the 100 number in the middle compared to the player's offense rating. So if it was in his offense rating, then the defense would have to clear the puck. So you would go to the breakout forecheck scenario, and I'm going to be covering that in another video. If the 100 number was low enough to be within his setup number, so 6 out of 100, it would cause a net scramble, and I'm going to be talking about that in another video as well, as part of the shot process. Okay, so those are the different options you have for setting up a play. So if for the first three, that the quality shot, setting up a teammate, or the two-man, if any of those fail, like the number is outside the player's range for one of those things, you look at the number. So for instance, you look at the number, the red number, to see if it's even or odd. Here we go. If it's odd, it's a loose puck, and then you would flip the card and go look at the loose puck situation. And if it's even, if this number is even, but it's outside the offensive player's rating, and so his move failed, the defense automatically recovers the puck. And then you would also check to see if the defensive player in question put on a hit on the play. And so to find out who the defensive player is, you would look at the this section here. This, in the zone play, this gives the offensive player, this gives the defensive player. So in this case, the center would be the defensive player, and then you would check the red number on this side to see if it's within his rating. So, for instance, Stu Barnes is the center. You would look at his hit rating. You look in the defense section here, his hit rating or his big hit rating. And that number 9 is not within either one, and so he doesn't register a hit. If say that red number was a 2, then you would register a hit, and you would note that on your score sheet to keep track of hits. And so that's because that's used in the chippiness meter calculations. If that red number was low enough to be within the big hit rating, you would register a hit the same way, but the team would also get a momentum bump, which is used mostly in breakout forecheck situations. Yeah, and then after the defense recovers the puck, you would just proceed to a regular breakout forecheck scenario, whether or not a hit was thrown or not. Okay, so now we'll look at loose puck situations. So there's a whole bunch of them here. So I'll go into the ones that involve the offense, a check on the offensive team. So what the first one here is the offense normal, it's called. So it says offense in green, normal, and then left wing is the offensive player. And so what you're going to be doing is checking the left wing, and you'd be checking the blue number against his offensive rating. So you'd flip the card, check the blue number, and if it's within his offensive rating, that means he has the puck and he has the offensive options available, the options that I talked about earlier: quality shot, setup teammate, etc. If during that check this blue number is low enough to be within his setup or his quality shot number, then you would proceed directly to that situation. So say the blue number was 4, it would be within his setup rating. So he would set up try to set up a team. No, he would automatically set up a teammate, and then you would flip a card and find out who that teammate was. If it's within both, like say the number was 1, 2, or 3, within both of them, then if it was an even number, you would do a quality shot, and if it was an odd number, then it would be a setup. I have a little mnemonic to remember that. I say EQ for equalization. Yeah, you can use whatever you want, but that's how I remember it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's offense normal. Okay. Another one I have here is offense dangerous. So that means a player could be in a dangerous situation, and again, you would look at the player here, the position, and you would check. You would flip again and check his offensive rating, and if it's within his offensive rating, then he automatically gets a quality shot. And if the blue number is low enough on that check to be, okay, let's say, so it's the left defense, Ray Bork. If you flip and there's, so if the blue number was 15 or less, then he would have a quality shot. If the blue number was 6 or less as well, and 6 is his high quality shot rating, HQS, then Bork would get a high quality shot. So that's what an offense dangerous situation is. I'll just explain this little asterisk here. This is on loose puck situations. This will show up from time to time, and only on the defensive. So it just means that the defenseman is, I guess, getting involved in the play more, sort of pinching in. And this is an optional strategy. So you can choose to have the defenseman try to pinch in, or choose not to. If he pinches in and he fails to make it, so say he goes this offense dangerous, and you draw draw the card, and your blue number is above the offensive number, then the other team would get a rush transition going the other way. So that's the risk of using that strategy. If they make the play, then they make the play. So just wanted to mention that. If they choose not to do the pinch, then the other team would automatically, the defense would automatically recover the puck, and they proceed to a breakout forecheck situation. Okay, so now we move on. Oh no, we're still on the offense here. So another offense one that could show up here is says zone, hold puck in. And so you would look at which position here, the center, and he'd try to hold the puck in. And that is just a check against his offensive number. So Joe Sakic, his number is 22, which is actually above 20, so he's automatically going to make the play in that situation. Okay, another one is zone. It's kind of hard to read here because of the color of the lettering here, zone bad bounce. And you look at the position on the right card, right wing. And so again, it's checking that player's checking against that player's offensive number. So Hayduk's number is 18, you'd flip, and if the number is 1 to 18, then he holds the puck in. If he doesn't hold the puck in on a bad bounce, and if he fails, then that's a rush transition for the other team. And that's not a choice strategy. It's just most of the plays in this game are automated by the play result cards. There's a few strategy options like the one I described earlier with the star thing, but it's mostly automated. Okay, so now we move on to some defensive, where the defensive player is involved. So now here we have defense play puck, and then you're looking at the defensive player, so the left defense, and you look at Zitnik, and you're going to be looking at his play puck rating. You're going to be looking at his defense rating, and that's a 1 to 10 number. So you're going to flip. You're going to be checking the red number, which is a 1 to 10 number, against Zitnik's defense rating to see if he plays the puck or not. Play the man is a you're going to be looking at. Sorry, it's in this case it says the right wing. So Satan would be called on in this case, and you're going to be looking at his hit and big hit ratings. So you're going to flip, and you're going to again check the red number against his hit and big hit ratings. If it's 3 or less, then he registers a hit. If it's 2 or less, he registers a big hit, and you get a momentum bump. And then the defense can also have a takeaway, and then that's just, it's who is it here? It's the right defense, and you're looking at his takeaway rating, which is right here, 3, and that's a 1 to 10 number. So you're going to flip, check the red number against his takeaway rating to see if it takes away the puck. Okay, so now we have a few battles that can happen. We have an offensive battle, and this is a check against the offensive player, so it'd be the center, and his offensive battle rating is this number here, the -7, and that's a check against the red number, the D10. So you would flip and check the D10 number to see if he wins that offensive battle. Then we have, of course, the defensive battle, in which case you're looking at the defensive player, left defense, and you're looking at his defensive battle rating. So Zitnik, and his defensive battle rating is this number here, this 18, and that would be a check against the 20 number, the blue number, on the next card. Okay, the next thing that can happen is a board scrum. So this is a battle between 2 players. The position here indicates the offensive player involved. So the right wing is in a board scrum against the left wing. So in this case, it's Milan Hayduk against JP Dumont. So you look at Hayduk's offensive battle rating, -5. Dumont's defensive battle rating, 15. And you take the difference between the two, which is 10. And then you flip, and you're checking the blue number, the 20 number, against that 10. And if it's within 10, then the defensive player wins that board scrum. And if it's outside that number, then the offensive player wins the board scrum. I think you might have to, when you do that flip, you would check to see who actually gets the puck out of that battle. I'm not sure if it's automatically to the players that are involved in that battle, that board scrum. Okay, so then there's a couple of goalie results here that can happen with the loose puck. Goalie freeze puck. And what that is a check against the goalie's rebound control rating, which is this big blue number here in the middle, 17. That's you're checking the blue number, the 20 number on the next card to see if that's within his rating or not. And the goalie can also have something called a move puck. And in that one, that's a check with the red number, the 10 number, and you're going to look at these numbers here. This 9 on Hausek's card is his play puck rating, So he has a very good chance of playing the puck if he goes out of the net. And 3 is his control puck rating. So if your red number is 9 or less, then he basically clears it to the corner, and then you proceed with another loose puck situation. If the number is low enough to be within his control puck rating, which is 1 to 3, then it would proceed. His team, Buffalo, would get the puck, and they proceed to a breakout clear situation. Now, if any of these, if the defense, if it's a loose puck where the defense is called upon to make a play and they fail to make the play, to find out who gets the puck on the offensive team, you would just look at the zone play position for the offense. So in this case, the right defense will get the play. Yes, I believe that's it. It's for the zone play. So yeah, like I said, 7 different options. And then there's a loose puck, and a lot of the on all the loose puck situations, for the defensive players anyway, if the defense is going to play the puck, play the man, take away, you're also going to be checking to see if they make a hit or a big hit, as another thing. Oh yes, some of them call for a physical check. I think that's the O battle rating. Okay, so the O battle one, if Saka wins the battle and you're looking at the the red number against that, you would also check to see if it's in his physical rating. So say if we're using this card and 4 is within his offensive battle rating, he wins the battle, but it's also within his physical rating, so he would register a hit. Oh yeah, so if the defense or the goalie have a chance to make a play and they fail, and the left card shows offense dangerous, then the player listed on the other side automatically get an offensive dangerous play. You don't have to flip a card to see what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, and on the board scrums, the penalties can only be committed in board scrums, so a player can't draw a penalty from a board scrum. Yeah. Oh yes, and there's a couple other examples of what happens with the loose puck. There can have a high stick by the offense, and they get a neutral zone face-off. You can get a high stick by the defense, which is a defensive zone face-off, and you advance the time in that instance, and a battle, and the puck is frozen on the boards, and that would be also another time advance. Okay, so that's in-zone play. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.